to the midfield yet. That was a 32-yard field goal attempt that the Titans missed at the end of the first quarter.
The Titans come in with a record of 3-0, and they've beaten Taylorville, Jacksonville, and Charleston. And now Cruz hands it off to Highbredder around the right side, and Highbredder down to the 24-yard line. A 4-yard pickup there by Cody Highbredder for the Railsplitters as we start the second quarter. We just saw one of the most beautiful sunsets we've ever seen on the prairie here. It was a mixture of purples and whites and golds and orange. But the sun's down now, and it'll really start to cool down here at Chatham-Glenwood.
Yeah, it was about a 3-yard pickup by Highbredder, getting around the outside. Almost got turned up the upfield and did, but got stopped. But 3 yards, a long 3 on that gain. So
it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Railsplitters. The Glenwood Lincoln 24. I'm sorry. Man in motion, Schmidt. They give it to Cannon. Cannon busts his way up. He's hit hard. He makes it down to around the 27-yard line. 3-yard pickup there for Anthony Cannon.
And it looked like it could have been a bigger gain. That somebody got him down low and just tripped him up as he got through the line of scrimmage. He still got out to the 28-yard line, about a 5-yard pickup.
They give him a good spot, and he deserved it. So it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Railsplitters at the Chatham 28.
This would be a big first down for the Railers to get to hang on, keep possession, and get a fresh set of downs, try to get some offense moving.
Up there on that offensive line for the Railers, Daniel Bacon at center. The guards are Caleb Awe and Tristan Cooper, and the tackles are Riley Reed and Austin Brummett as they come up to the line of scrimmage. The big front line up there for the Railsplitters. Cruz comes up under center. Man in motion is Highbredder. Cruz is going to throw it along the sideline. He's got his man, and that is a first down. We'll have to pick and see who that is. That was Dane Eimer.
Yeah.
Dane Eimer, one of the senior captains, with a nice throw and catch for the Railsplitters. Cruz to Eimer, and it looks like they're going to spot the football at the Lincoln 36-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup on that. Nice throw by Cruz. He just spun out of there and saw his man and got rid of it in a hurry. And a big hand of a defensive lineman went up but didn't get the ball.
Daniel Bacon busts out of that huddle as the Railsplitters come to the line of scrimmage. Wes White here to the near side for the Railers. Where's the number 80? Cruz ready for the snap. Highbredder goes in motion. They give it to Highbredder. He's along the sideline, and he's knocked down. He got a couple yards out of it. May spotted at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, those were some tough yards there because as he turned the corner, he ran into a defender that pushed him back. But you're right, he maybe on the 39, give him about almost 3 on the play.
He's a fast runner. He made that turn and was on the short side of the field. And as you said, Coach, he was hit immediately by one of the Titans. 2nd and 7 for the Railsplitters. 9:27 on the moving clock here in the second quarter. Chatham-Glenwood leads at 14-0. You're listening to 96.3 FM. WLCN's our call letters. Cruz comes up under center. Here comes the blitz. Cruz has got good blocking. Across the middle, he's got Eimer again for a first down. Dane Eimer caught it at the 50-yard line, and then he took it down to the 47-yard line of the Titans. Nice play there. Austin Cruz to Dane Eimer. They're going to spot it at the 48-yard line on the far side hash mark at Chatham-Glenwood.
About a 13-yard pickup on that, Bob. And, Eimer just setting out on the far right side there on the short side of the field, and he just goes down and across, and Cruz has been delivering the ball. A nice pattern and a nice delivery there for another first down for the Railers as they go into Titan territory for the first time tonight.
Good momentum for the Railsplitters. 8:50 left on the first half clock. Cruz waits for the snap. Man in motion is Schmidt. They give it to Schmidt up the middle, and Schmidt is stopped at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup there by Connor Schmidt as he came from his right wing position, and he made the turn quickly straight upfield right behind the center, and they give him another yard. They say he was down to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, sorry, Bob. Nice run. He went in motion, a deep motion, then took the handoff and then turned abruptly, went straight up the middle and picked up 4 nice yards, got some nice blocking right in the middle.
Well, the coach Grounds over at Jacksonville said it early in the season. This is a tough, gritty Lincoln team, and they play their hearts out for every play. Cruz looking along the sideline. Looks at Coach McDonald. Now he comes up at center. 2nd and 6 in motion is Highbredder. They give it to Cannon. Cannon rambles. He's got a first down and more. Down across the 35 to the 34-yard line goes Anthony Cannon. 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters.
Another first down for the Railsplitters, and Glenwood actually got a little help from the official there. He was in the way of the tackle and helped bring him down, but a nice run right up the middle by Cannon to the 33.
But the pigskin at the 33, and it's 1st and 10 for Lincoln as they move the chains again. 7:47, clock on the move, first half. Chatham leads at 14-0, but the Railsplitters on the move. Cruz looking at his play on his forearm as he talks to the huddle. And now they break out. Dane Eimer to the right side along the sideline, and Wes White here to the near side. Schmidt comes out in the slot, and then Coach Andy McDonald calls a timeout for the Railsplitters. We'll be back after this timeout. Coach Andy McDonald sends the Railsplitters out of that timeout. He didn't like what he saw, but he comes back with the same formation. Dane Eimer over along in front of the Lincoln bench, and they got Connor Schmidt in the slot. Highbredder stays on the left wing, and Anthony Cannon is offset. Now Highbredder goes in motion, and Cruz is going to roll to his left, throws it out, and he's got Connor Schmidt. Schmidt finally wrestled out of bounds. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage out of it. It was a completion down around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, they might give him a generous spot on the 29, but 3 or 4 yards on that pass. Yeah, just to the 30 for 3, but it's positive yards. This drive started on the Lincoln 20, and they're down to the 30 of Chatham-Glenwood.
Now they put Schmidt in the slot, and they got 3 yards out of it here on the near side hash mark. This time they'll come out in their conventional set. Highbredder on the left wing, Schmidt on the right. Cannon the fullback. Highbredder in motion. They pitch it to Highbredder. Here comes Cody. He's got one block. He gets around a tackle along the sideline, and he's close to the first down. Very close to a first down. They're going to spot it. It looks like just before the first down.
Yeah, you know, I didn't hear a whistle, and he kept running over there, Bob. I think he must have stepped out of bounds, but we didn't see a whistle or anything to stop. I thought he had the first down, but you're right. They stopped him just short of the marker. It's going to be 3rd and very short. They're inside the 25 on about the 24.
3rd down for the Railsplitters. 7:14. They stopped the clock as he went out of bounds. 7:14 left in the second quarter. 3rd and 1 for the Railsplitters. Just across the Glenwood 25-yard line. Cruz up under center. He may keep it. Man in motion. He gives it to Cannon. Cannon fights his way for a first down. He's still fighting. He almost made it to the 20-yard line. Anthony Cannon is a bucking bronco out there, and it's tough to take him down.
The Railers have gotten, that's a first down. That's their 3rd first down of this drive, Bob, and this is down to the 21. This is exactly what they needed. It was a long drive here after Chatham had scored 2 touchdowns.
They start to roll the clock again. 7:05 left in the first half. Chatham leads at 14-0, and Coach is right. Lincoln burning a lot of time here, not giving the ball to that Glenwood volatile offense. And they've got a good chance to score here as they're down to the 21-yard line of the Titans. Ball right in the middle of the field as Daniel Bacon bends over to snap the football to Austin Cruz. Man in motion is Highbredder. This time Highbredder's got it, and he won't give up. He's still on his feet. He got down across the 20. Maybe they might give him the 18. They might give him a 3-yard pickup as they keep the clock rolling.
He had some blockers out in front, and they kind of fell off to the wayside. And as you said, Bob, he just fought for the extra yards himself as he turned the corner out there on the far right side, picked up looked like a couple yards.
They're going to spot it at the 18, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Railsplitters. 6:10 left in the first half. Lincoln with the green helmets, the green pants, with the white jerseys and the green numerals. Andy McDonald giving last-second instructions to Austin Cruz. Railsplitters going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Cruz up under center. He's got the snap. Hands off. I believe that is that Cannon?
Cannon up the middle.
Man, he's a tough kid. Schmidt was up there helping leading the blocking, and Cannon down to the Glenwood 11-yard line, a 7-yard pickup, close to a first down for Lincoln, and it's an official timeout. They're going to measure it. We'll keep it right here. 5:31 left on the first half clock, and the officials calling for a measurement.
That was just a great run right up the middle. I was just eyeballing him, Bob, as he took it, and he bounced off of a would-be tackler, took a little half step to his left and picked some extra yards up, fought through some red jersey tacklers. I think he might have a first down.
He's a tough hombre. He's also a good student, Anthony Cannon.
Yes, indeed.
And it is a first down for the Railsplitters at the Glenwood 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Railsplitters with 5 minutes, 31 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Titans lead the Railers 14-0, but the Railers on the march, a long sustained march.
They've had some success running up between the tackles, Bob, and that offensive line is handling the defensive line right at this moment.
Head field judge starts the clock, and now there's 5:25 left in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Railers.
Railers only down 2 touchdowns, Bob. 14-0, a score here would tighten this game up, and it would be, and then to hold on here to the halftime. It'd be nice to go in down 14-7.
In the words of the great Joe Ryan, it would put the tight shoes on the Titans. Cruz has got the snap, wants to throw, looks, fires. He's got Highbredder. Highbredder on his feet at the 10, and he's taken down. Got 1 yard out of it. Cruz on a quick pass out in no man's land to a Highbredder. It looks like they're going to just call it the line of scrimmage.
Well, he made the reception there, Bob, but there was 3 red shirts right there, and he looked for a place to go, but there was no place to go, and he, as you said, went down with no gain on the play.
2nd and 10 for the Railsplitters. Clock on the move. 4:31 left for the half. Titans 14, Railsplitters 0. Ball on the near side hash mark. Number 15, Austin Cruz. The junior man in motion is high. Cruz is going to keep it. He's got it down inside the 10 to the 6. Cruz on the quarterback sneak. Last week he took that play for 70 yards. That time he took it for 5.
Yeah, they placed it on the 7, I believe, Bob, for about a 4-yard pickup. But you're right. They surprised him for a few yards, and then the secondary and the linebackers closed on him in a hurry and put him down. But a nice call there for 4-yard pickup.
So it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Railsplitters. Ball's on the 7. Cruz takes his time coming up. Now he goes under center. Man in motion, Highbredder. Cruz rolls out to his right. He wants to throw. Bullet up the middle, no. Intended receiver was Connor Schmidt, but he was well covered, and Cruz tried to put a pinpoint pass in there. It just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, there's not much. You get that close to the goal line, there isn't near as much room to throw a ball as when you're a little farther away. The field's a little bigger, but he tried to thread it through there and just couldn't quite make his connection.
So it'll be 4th and 5 for the Railers at the Chatham-Glenwood 7-yard line. On the incompletion, they stop the clock at 3:36 left in the first half. Eimer splits out wide to the right. White to the near side. Cannon offset to the left. Cruz, man in motion to Highbredder. Cruz pump fakes, and now he's coming to the left side. Dives for the goal line.
Touchdown!
Oh, yeah.
Great run, great effort to get in, Bob, because he looked like he was stopped just before the goal line, and he just bulled his way in across the goal line.
Coach, he pump faked that fake pass to Highbredder to the right side, and then, as you said, he was able to take it in for the touchdown with 3:28 left here in the first half. That makes the score Titans 14 and the Railsplitters 6, and it'll be Grant Cooper attempting to kick it through. It'll be Ethan Kunkel on the long snap. On the hold, it'll be Dane Eimer, and the junior Grant Cooper will attempt it. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. And the Railers now just trail it by a touchdown, 14-7 with 3:28 left in the first half. We'll be back after this. Lincoln score on a running touchdown by Austin Cruz and the extra point by Grant Cooper. And now Cooper will get ready to kick it away for the Railsplitters.
On the touchdown, Bob, I'm not sure Cruz, if that was a planned or not. He looked like he tried to fake the throw, or looked like he looked for somebody that wasn't open. So that's when he tucked it away and took it off to the left side and got to the goal line.
Well, as Coach said, he may be the fastest runner for the Railsplitters, and it didn't take him long to get to the goal line. Here's the kick by Cooper. It's a long one down to Rocky Morse at the 5, and he drops it, picks it up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. He comes to the 25, down to the 30, still got running room to the 35, to the 40, still on his feet at the 45, very elusive, and he's down to the 50-yard line before he is finally knocked out of bounds. Rocky Morse, the fine return artist for Chatham-Glenwood, gives Chatham excellent field position at the midfield stripe.
They made a little head fake to the inside, and the Railer with the contain on the outside took the fake and came inside, and that gave him a chance to get out, Bob, and he got to the sideline and got up to midfield.
Speedster Rocky Morse with a big 45-yard run back. Now Miles McAdams will come up under center. 1st and 10, 3:15 left in the first half. McAdams hands off to his fullback, and he's wrapped up for a loss. Fumble! They blow the whistle. Do they blow it dead, or is there a fumble? They were slow on that whistle.
I think Riley Reed had him first, Bob, and slowed him down, and then a host of Railers came in to finish him off for no gain.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Titans at the midfield stripe. Checking in for the Titans, number 7, Nathan Hack, one of the halfbacks for Coach Rourke. Coach Andy McDonald, a well-coached game here in the first half. Railer defense is going to have to hang on here on this 2nd and 10. Clock on the move, 2:35 left here in the first half. McAdams comes up under center. Backs are split, and a penalty.
I think it's delay of game probably on the Titans.
And that'll move the football back to the Titan 45-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 15. 2:30 left for the first half. Railsplitters trail it by a touchdown, 14-7.
That's the Titans' second penalty of the game, Bob. The Railers also have 2 penalties, so a pretty clean ball game here in this first half.
Unfortunately, that one penalty on the Railsplitters was a hold on that long passing play. McAdams comes up under center. Backs are split behind him. Now a man goes in motion. McAdams trying to pull Lincoln offside. Now he's going to roll out to his left side. He's got time, lofts it up ahead, incomplete. Excellent coverage there by Sean Cannon. Sean Cannon all over the intended receiver, the big Daniel Helm, the tight end, the 6'6", 215 kid. And Sean Cannon checking in at 5'6", 120, but he's way quicker than the big man.
Well, the key to what you said, Bob, was all over him. He did hit him early, and the Glenwood sideline and the stands aren't too pleased about that, but Lincoln got a break there and got the incompletion.
With the incompletion, that stops the clock with 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first half. And again, it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Titans at their own 45-yard line. Again, the Railer defense going to have to tighten it up, stay within 1 touchdown before half. McAdams fakes the pass. Now he's back in the pocket. Got time going for the home run pass. And that's knocked away. Sean Cannon there again.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, come on.
Terrible. That's a make-up call from the one before.
Great play there by Sean Cannon, and also Dane Eimer was there. And the ball all the way down to the Lincoln 14-yard line with 2:03 left in the first half.
Well, they'll go back to the original line of scrimmage and mark off 15 and give them a first down on that, Bob. But compared to the play before, they were right there to break that up. There was no early hit from what we could see up here. And unfortunate for the Railers there on that call. I don't imagine the coaching staff on the far sideline is too happy about that one.
1st and 10 for Glenwood. I'll reserve my comments for the car ride back home.
I'll be hard-pressed to reserve mine.
Ball at the 40-yard line. McAdams comes up under center. Backs are split behind him. He's got a wide out on each side. McAdams hands off to his running back, and he's on his feet to the 30. Still on his feet to the 20, 15-5 touchdown. 40-yard touchdown run there by Tyler Deracer, Jr., 6', 185. Deracer, strong running back, was able to get good blocking and just break the Lincoln tackles when they were there and take it in for the touchdown with 1:55 left in the first half.
So once he got past the line of scrimmage, Bob, and had a couple defenders miss him, then it was just a foot race through the middle and to the goal line.
So it'll be Volpert on the attempt for the extra point. Here's the snap. Ball's down. Volpert's kick is up and good to the center of the uprights, and that'll make the score. Chatham-Glenwood 21 and the Railsplitters 7 with 1:55 remaining in the first half. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 1:55 left here in the first half, and a nice run there by Tyler DeRossier, the junior running back for Coach Rourke's Titans, and the Titans lead at 21-7. Volpert going to kick it away to the Railsplitters. Highbredder back deep on his old goal line. Here's the approach by Volpert. Volpert from his own 40 And it's going to come down to Highbredder at the 5. Highbredder to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Highbredder to the 25 on the run to the 30.
Oh.
And he's flipped over to the 32-yard line. Cody Highbredder went airborne and did a cartwheel in midair as he's got his longest run back yet of the football game down to the 30. Well, they might spot him at the 33. He went airborne for a long time. They're going to call it the 33-yard line.
That was a nice return, and he found a little seam to go up to the right side there, Bob. And as you said, somebody flipped him, and he hung on to the ball. That was the key right there.
Minute 49 left for the half. Chatham-Glenwood 21.
I think if you're, sorry, Bob, if you're the Railers right now, I think you just want to hang on to that ball and get to the halftime.
Cruz comes up under center. They got a tight formation. Hand it off to Cannon, and you're right, Coach. Cannon, a safe bet, gets down to the 35-yard line. 2-yard pickup there by Anthony Cannon.
With only a minute and 30-some to go, yeah, you just don't want to make a big mistake here and give the Titans another quick score here before halftime. You're going only down 2 touchdowns. You're still in the game.
Well, they give him a good spot, too, down across the 36-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Railsplitters. Center Daniel Bacon up over the football. White here to the near side. Cruz looks at Coach McDonald. Takes his time. Using all the game clock he can. Now he comes up under center. Man in motion, Highbredder. They blow it dead.
I think they delay a game finally. The back judge finally threw his flag there. I'm not sure they wanted that because not only does it cost them 5, but it does stop the clock.
Yeah. I'll take it back to the 31-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Railsplitters. Exactly 60 seconds left in the first half. Chatham leads Lincoln 21-7.
Yeah, see, the only thing is the clock stops there and doesn't keep running. So if you run the play, it keeps the clock moving. Chatham has 2 timeouts left, as do the Railers.
Austin Cruz goes to the sideline. He gets the plays from Coach Andy McDonald and brings it back into the huddle. Now he comes to the line of scrimmage. Austin Cruz, the junior, got time, throws it out in the flat to Highbredder at the 30. Highbredder makes the turn to the 35, and now a penalty. And the sound of Coach's voice, it sounds like it's going to go against the Railsplitters.
It's going to be a hold on number 68, Riley Reed. He was out there engaged with a defender. I'm not sure if it was much of a hold, but they're going to call it anytime they can.
And they do.
So that'll negate that completion. The only thing it does is they'll take, assuming they take the penalty, they may not, to make it 3rd down.
And it stops the clock again.
Right. If they take it, the Railers will get that down over, but they're going to decline. It's hold, 10 yards. They do decline.
So the ball will remain.
So the completion counts. It's out to the 37. 6-yard pickup on that. Was that Highbredder catching the ball?
Yes.
Yeah. So so they get some yards out of it, but they lose another down. So it's going to be 3rd down. Now there's a timeout, and I didn't see who called it. I assume Glenwood called it.
And we're in the red, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a second. Lincoln High School football on a Friday night from Chatham-Glenwood. Austin Cruz, man in motion is Highbredder. Cruz going to keep it in the pocket. Pass up the middle, and it's picked off by the Glenwood. Glenwood back to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. Here they come to the 35. They spread it out to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, 15, and finally taken down from behind. And that's just what you didn't want, Coach. An interception late like that. The tackle was made by none other than Dane Eimer. He ran him down before he could go in for the touchdown to the 10-yard line. So now it's going to be 1st and goal for the Titans.
Well, the interception was bad enough, but then the tackle on the return of about 35 yards, 40 yards, and with 35 seconds gives Glenwood another golden opportunity to add another touchdown.
Not quite 1st and goal. The football outside the 10-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10. 35 seconds now on the first half clock. McAdams wears the number 14. He's a senior up under center. Hands off to his running back, and he's taken down at about the 3-yard line. That was Anthony Cannon on the tackle for Lincoln. That was Nathan Hack on the run.
Now Glenwood takes a timeout for sure, and if they're the ones that charged the last one, they should be out of timeouts.
They take that timeout with 27.7 seconds, and it's going to be 3rd and a deuce for them. It's not 3rd and goal. We'll be back after this. Friday night in Chatham-Glenwood, and the Railsplitters on a tough break on an interception, and now Glenwood's got it with 27.7 seconds left and a 2nd and 3.
Well, looking back on the interception, it's probably a ball that Austin Cruz probably shouldn't have thrown. There was 3 or 4 red jerseys around there, and one receiver for the Railers, and he tried to force it in there a little bit, and Chatham was there to step in front and make the interception.
So now Chatham, it's not a 2nd and goal, it's a 2nd and 3. Ball was just outside the 10 to start this series of offensive plays. And now McAdams will come up under center. Got the snap, hands off to his running back, and he's in for the touchdown. That's number 44, Derosier. Tyler Derosier takes it in for a touchdown, and now Chatham leads it by a score of 27-7 with 24 seconds left in the first half. And the extra point attempt will be by Volpert. He's kicked their last 3.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Railers there, but they weren't able to keep him out from the 10. Took them 2 plays to get in 10 yards for the touchdown.
Volpert waits for the snap. There it is. Ball's down. Kick is up. And it's through the uprights, and that'll make the score. The Chatham-Glenwood Titans 28 and the Lincoln Railsplitters 7. We'll be back after this. Under the Friday night lights, and Glenwood leads the Railsplitters 28-7. 24.2 seconds left, and Coach Schweitzer and I in our fantasy world thinking of all kinds of plays for the Railsplitters to score a touchdown here. Maybe they'll just run it back, Coach.
That'd be super.
Here's Volpert. There's the boot. It's a low liner. Anthony Cannon's got it at the 30 to the 35, still on his feet. Cannon down to the 40. He likes to rock and roll. He's down to the 41. He grabbed that ball at the 25, Cannon, and then he brought it back to the 41. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Railers at the 41-yard line with 17.4 seconds left in the half.
Well, Glenwood kicked it low and not too deep, Bob, to avoid any kind of big, long return from the deep people, the speeders, and Cannon took it and does what he does. He just barreled straight ahead and picked up nice yardage to the 41. Good field position, but only 17 seconds to go in the half.
It takes at least 3 humanoids to take him down.
At least, yeah.
Maybe 4.5. 1st and 10 for Austin Cruz and the Lincoln Railsplitters. Coach Andy McDonald's got the play he wants in there. Just inside the inside hash mark, about 3 or 4 yards. Bacon over the football. Cruz waits for the snap, and now he's just going to kneel, and that's going to be the end of the first half. They'll just count it off. And after 1 half of play, the score, Chatham-Glenwood Titans 28 and the Lincoln Railsplitters 7. We'll be back after these messages.